Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to go about providing instructions to your writers when you're ordering content. Okay, so I'm going to start on the project dashboard and I'm going to go to the plan and order screen for this blog project here. Okay, so from this screen, as you can see, I already have some titles in here. Let's say I want to add another one here. So I just type that title here, and then right here in this column where it says click to add, this is the optional writer instructions column. Now, some people skip over this. It is optional. It does take some extra time. The way to think about it is whatever your title is. So let's look at this one here. You got dumbbell exercises that suit beginners. This is a pretty good amount of direction. Even within a little title, the writers can pretty much figure out exactly what that title, what that document's going to be about. So they can probably give you pretty close to what you want just from that title. Now, if you are more picky, if you have a very specific direction you'd like the writers to go in, then you definitely will want to click here and start filling these guidelines out, these instructions. The first top part is about, do you have any specific points you'd like to cover? So you might want to, list out those points here, a couple bullet points. That can be really helpful to the writer so they know exactly what you want to cover there. Then you come to the style and tone, very quick. You just kind of check off things that you have a whole list of these that can help the writer really understand the style and tone you're looking for with the content. How technical is your target audience? Okay, this is pretty important for them to know who they're talking to. And several other different layout formatting. You got advanced options down here that gets into narrative and sourcing and any other directions you want to give them. Okay, so again, really this is all optional, but the way to think about it is if you really know what you want, you're pretty picky, you've got specific points that you'd like the writer to cover in the document, that's when you're going to want to provide these instructions. If you're less picky, if you just want something really good, of course you want high quality, that's always the case. But if you're less picky about the specific points they're going to cover in the article, then you may just skip this part and just go with the title itself and let that be the direction to the writer. One other thing to think about is, let's say I don't want to take the time to even think of a title for this one. You can click this arrow here and say, you know what, either use the keyword as a title, in which case it's going to tell you to select a keyword. So I could just tell my writer, you know what, just type, write me anything about content marketing plan or content marketing, what is content strategy? That's a pretty fairly descriptive keyword itself. So if you feel like you're less picky about even the direction, you can just tell the writer, look, just write something about the keyword itself, content marketing. Or just say, look, you know what, let the writer write about this keyword. You still have to pick a keyword, and the writer will create the title and headline themselves. This can make a lot of sense. If you don't want to spend the time creating titles, it does take time to think of great titles. Go ahead and just pick a keyword and tell the writer to create something around that keyword. Again, you only want to do that if you're really kind of okay with giving the writer that leeway, that leniency about what direction to go in, and you're less picky about the direction and specific points.